I have been researching diet and nutrition for about a year now, and I've got to the point where I feel like I found the diet which is the best for me. My digestion is the best, my energy is the best, and I overall feel the best. So, in this video, I'll tell you if you can't decide on a diet, then what you should do and how you should think. And after this video, you'll probably have it figured out, more or less. So, first, what I want to tell you is a metaphor for a road metaphor. Let's imagine you're going on a road and suddenly there are two paths in front of you. For the right and the left, there is you can go right or left. And you don't know where to go, like you don't know which way your destination is. Would you just, and you just park your car there, you not being able to decide your diet is the same. You're just parked there and you're parked there for months and you just stay there. And do you think you'll ever be able to figure out which way you need to go without going anyway? Like, if you never experiment with one of them, you never know. And you just stay there for the rest of your life. So if you can't decide on a diet, but this can be used to decide anything, and you have like one or two or three or some in mind, then literally just go and try it right now and see how it is. So basically, that's it. Like, if you can't decide, you just have to choose one and try it for a while, because that is how you'll know if it's good for you or not. If you don't like try it, you never know. So it's like, why not just try it right now, get over with it, and you'll know later. And also, let me tell you my story with my diet, because I had like a lot of diets and I tried a lot of things. So at the start, I was your average guy. Like I was eating gummies, pastries, and these things. Then I got into the gym. I started eating more of these protein stuff, like the protein shakes. My rest of the diet was pretty much the same though. And then I started caring more about health. I found out about I had this guy who I was watching called Hamza, and he was really saying that he was really good on the low carb, more of this keto carnivore diet. So I tried that. Then after I tried, I maybe didn't eat enough calories or something. Then I one day had like some kind of I don't know. I felt a bit weird, and then I said, "Fuck it, okay, I'm gonna eat a lot and get big." So I started a bulk. I gained like 8 kgs in 2 months, and yeah, and then after that, and that was the average bodybuilder bulk, like the protein oats, protein powder, chicken, these things. And then I went on keto, which was, I think that was a pretty good period, where for like 2 months, because I wanted to lose some weight, for 2 months I ate the same things every day. I can tell you right now, I ate 4 eggs with 50 grams of cheese at 9 a.m. At 11 a.m., okay, that meal was a bit different. Sometimes it was some meat with some nuts, maybe some, yeah, I think it was that. And then later at like 4 p.m., I had a meat heavy meal with like 6 eggs, like some meat, maybe some beef, usually beef, yeah, with 6 eggs, with half an avocado, and sometimes I had a piece of sourdough bread, sometimes I didn't. And I ate that for 2 months and it was pretty good, but whatever, and I lost some weight. After that, I had an animal based diet with more like fruits and these things. And now my diet is basically beef, eggs, pork, some chicken here and there, rice, wild sourdough bread, potatoes, butter, and pretty much that's it. So yeah, that's my story, and I tried a lot of things, as you could see, and I experimented with a lot of things, and I feel like this is now the best for me because the digestion is one of the most important things for me, and that is the best on this diet. For some reason, when I eat more fruits, my digestion is not that good. Maybe it's the fiber or the fructose or the sugar alcohols, whatever. So, and another thing that you can use to decide your diet is, do you want to eat that way for the rest of your life? And that is really important for me, because if you I think it's just could be important for everyone, because if you don't enjoy the way that you're eating, then I would not recommend for you to eat that way at all. Because let's just say, for example, with a vegan diet, I could never imagine eating like those leaves, like that's just so gay, and it's just so weird. Like, I don't understand how people can eat that stuff. And even if somebody forced me, I couldn't eat that, and it's just unhealthy as hell. But yeah, that's just another point. Maybe that's another video. But I would, for example, if I ask myself this question, I say, yeah, I could really imagine myself eating like this for the rest of my life, like how I'm eating right now. And I think that's a really important thing to ask yourself. It's like, would you enjoy it? Would you be able to eat this way? And if the answer is no, then just try and just look for something else. And of course, I'm not saying that you should have like you should eat shit food because you wouldn't enjoy the good food. No, I'm saying that in terms of like what you imagine as still healthy but food that you would enjoy. So for example, I imagine myself eating like some fatty or ground meat, like ground beef or ground pork, with some I don't know, something else, maybe some eggs here and there, or maybe some rice. And I imagine eating that like a good amount, and I feel like that's what I want to eat. And I feel like that I have a certain image in my mind that I would be like a strong guy, like a muscular guy or whatever, and I'm eating that. It's just like a certain visualization. And I think that actually really helps. If you have a diet which is like very healthy, like for example mine, and you love it, then I think it's and you feel great, and then you just even like it. And also you have this placebo, you start having this placebo that, yeah, I'm getting stronger, or whatever you want to achieve, or I'm getting leaner with this diet. Then that is the I think the best for you. And even if it's a fat loss diet, I think you should still, even if it's a fat loss diet, it should still be a way of eating that you could maintain for the rest of your life. I'm not saying that you should be in a calorie deficit for the rest of your life. I'm just saying that the foods that you eat should be the foods that you could eat for the rest of your rest of your life. So yeah, and if you have more, like if you don't have now a certain one in mind, like you probably have like maybe if you have two right now, then you just have to find you just have to try it and see which one is the best for you, to be honest, because everyone is different. And that's what I've realized a lot when I was watching. I watched like a lot of content and just things about nutrition and health. And that's what I've realized, that everyone is different. Some people feel a lot better with fruits, some like me, I don't feel better with fruits. Some feel better with some kind of vegetables which I can't really imagine. Some feel better with no carbs at all. Some feel better with just meat. Some feel better with meat and eggs and dairy. So it's like, at the end of the day, you just have to find what works the best for you. And the only problem with this is that it takes a bit of time. So it takes like a week to adjust. Okay, maybe not a week, but at least a few days. Like, it's not like you can try it today and the next day you can try another diet and see how you feel, because it's not that easy. But if you just dedicate like a month, like imagine that's not a lot, right? Like a month. If you dedicate a month to trying two different diets, like for example, half of the month you try the first one, the other half you try the second one, you're going to have the diet that you feel the best in for the rest of your life. So if you look at it like that, from that point of view, then it's not crazy at all, right? For to try it for a month. So, and also another thing with switching immediately, what I found that it's also different for everyone. Um, some people have a very like me, for example, my digestion needs a few days to adjust. So maybe I won't have, like, if I switch immediately a diet, I won't have like stools for like 2 3 days. Then I'll have then it still takes like a few days to adjust and normalize. So, but some people can just change immediately, and they have perfect stools still. And to be honest, you can be one of the two people. You can just change immediately, or you can just change slowly. And it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Even if your digestion is like mine, that you need time to adjust, you can still just change immediately and suck up or suck it up, yeah. Um, so yeah, that's one thing that you can do as well. And also, if you maybe you still watch this video and you don't have an exact diet in mind, that you can also just I have a video on my channel which is a bit earlier. It's about like how to find the diet for you. I just tell you some specific certain things that you can eat, for you can guidelines that you can use to find the best diet for you. And also I would just recommend to just eat a diet which is more of the meat based, meat, eggs, and then just because I honestly have never met a person who said they don't feel good with meat and eggs. Maybe you're different, but to be honest, like, are you really? Like, you're just like, we are not that different. Like, I've never met a person who says that actually he doesn't feel good with meat and eggs. And that's what I found in my life. I always feel the best with more meat and eggs. And what you eat next to those two things can be maybe what you can experiment with. Like, for example, you can eat more dairy or more fruits, or more just like how I do, like rice or sourdough bread and these things, and or just nothing at all, just like the meat and eggs. So yeah, that's what I recommend. And if you're interested in further education on this nutrition stuff, then check out the link in the description. It's my program where yeah, that's basically my program. If you click on it, then you'll see what's inside. And yeah, I hope I could have helped, and I hope it was helpful, and I hope you now have a certain direction in mind. So yeah, I hope I could have helped, and see ya.